Hi everybody, Carl here, aka Screezilla, and I hope you're all well. And my background's messing up. Ugh, there we go. Welcome to Story Time with Scree. Um, I haven't done a vlog in a long while, but I needed to do this one because oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let me just fix my audio quickly. There we go. That should be better. Not much fills me with. It's hard to explain. Joy slash anger. So I just went to the shops. Now, if you don't know, I'm currently very, 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 very in a poor state. I've had 2 discs really just basically decide that they're going to piss off to the other side of the universe on me in my lower back, in my L4 and L5. And it's basically pushed my sciatic nerve all the way across. So my left side, my left leg is in horrific pain, and mixed with fibromyalgia and arthritis and other things, it's incredibly painful. And I had a couple of injections on Thursday and they didn't do anything, so it's going to be probably surgery. So a little bit worried about that. Anyway, not the aim of the story. Today I'm talking to you about being disabled. Yay, one of my favourite things in life. You know, it's fun being disabled. So I have a disability permit for parking. Unsurprising, I know. Being disabled, it's something that disabled people often have. However, you might notice I'm not exactly that old looking. You know, I'm 36, so you know I'm getting on in years now. But sometimes when you park up in a disabled spot, especially when it's the one right next to the door, you get disapproving looks by people, and you get people tutting under their breath and things like that. But very, very rarely, and on a very good day, you'll get some sour-faced, prune-looking bitch that has a face like a bulldog chewing a wasp, and they will decide that it's their purpose in life to tell you that you shouldn't be taking advantage of a disability permit. And today was one of those days, ladies and gentlemen. And this is why I'm smiling, because nothing fills me with joy like this. Now, you'd think it would be the opposite. You'd think that something like this would upset, anger. I guess it does anger. I feed off anger. But upset and things like that. Yes, it does. But it also is fun. So I'd finished my shopping and I'd put my trolley back. Now I'd decided that I was going to walk back to my car without my walking stick, because I'm trying to keep some strength in my left leg, which has lost about, I'd probably say about 30% muscle mass now. It's getting pretty bad. I'm trying to keep it as mobile as possible, but it's very hard, obviously. So I've got a pronounced limp. And this creature, I really don't want to call it a woman, because I feel like that's a insult and a slur to women, and I don't want to call it a human because that's an insult and a slur to humanity. Which, if you know me, I don't have a strong feeling for humans anyway, so me saying that should give you an idea of how vile this entity was. So she decides that it's her place to say, "Oh, I can't believe that you are taking advantage of a disability permit. It's probably your grandma's or something. I can't stand you young bloody kids taking advantage of disability permits and just parking in disabled spots. There's somebody that's properly disabled that probably needs that spot." And I smiled. And I turned to her and I said, "Oh, what university did you go to?" "What? What university did you go to?" "What? Where did you get your doctorate?" I don't have a doctorate. Well, obviously you do, because you're able to tell if somebody's disabled by just looking at them. You're obviously one of the most qualified doctors in the universe. You should really, really be doing more with your life. Maybe working for Centrelink, being able to tell when somebody's disabled by just glancing at them. I mean, bravo, madam, bravo. You're incredible. Don't get sarcastic with me. You're just taking advantage of a disabled spot. No, actually, I am disabled. I've been disabled for many years, actually. Sadly, we don't carry around a card saying, "Hello, I'm disabled." You know, it's not something we have. But fortunately, you know, you can kind of see there's a huge bruise on my spinal column at the moment from my discs trying to escape me. But also, I have lots of internal issues as well. You know, I've been disabled for a long time. I have arthritis. I have many things. It's incredible. You know, you look at somebody and you go, huh, they don't look disabled because they're not in a wheelchair. Yet they are. How incredibly observant of you being able to tell that I'm obviously a bludger. You're just... Fuck off. Oh, no, please carry on, madam. Please. No, I can see you're going into the shops right now. Please come back. I would love to have a discussion with you about disability and disability rights, and the fact that young disabled people exist and not all disabled people have wheelchairs. You're harassing me. Oh, sorry. I'm the one that shouted at somebody for taking advantage of a disability spot. I'm the one that called somebody a bludger and said that they weren't disabled. I'm the one that's harassing. Obviously. That's the case, as she walked into the mall. So I proceeded to grab my walking stick and follow her. And I followed her about a minute into the actual mall, past Spotlight. It was a place called Clovercrest. That's the one. Sorry, I'm still a little bit... The adrenaline has kicked in. And I proceeded to say to her, "Look, I have a walking stick. Does this make me disabled? Or am I just using it because I enjoy having a walking stick and prefer to look like I'm a cripple?" Stop harassing me. I'm going to call the police on you. Please do. I would love to hear the police come along. I'm sure they'd be interested to hear what you are saying. I'm sure they'd love to hear about your views on disability. And then I proceeded to turn around and headed back to my car. She pulled out her phone and was, waving it around, saying, "I'm going to take photos of you. I'm going to report you for harassment." And I just walked away, laughing. I was laughing my ass off at this stage. And people were looking around aghast, of course. There was people in the shops, like, going, "What the hell's going on here?" You know, looking at me. And I walked back to my car, and there was a person standing there who had witnessed this whole thing. And it was an old bloke. I say old, probably about 50, 60-ish. And he was kind of laughing and just in shock at how it all went down. And he just said to me, "Why did you... Why did you bite back?" And I'm like, well, I'm so used to it these days that, you know, it's normal. And I just burst out laughing in front of him. I just said, "Look, it's so funny. It happens so often that this has become a normality for me." And we got chatting a little bit, and, you know, he said, he asked, he said, "What's wrong?" And I told him, and just normal conversation. And he just said, "It's ridiculous how people look at somebody who is, obviously I'm not slim, I'm not frail looking, I don't look overly differently abled. I don't look like I'm completely broken, obviously." But he was so shocked that it was something that happened so often, and he just said to me, he said, "I'm so sorry." I just said, "There's nothing for you to be sorry about. You're not the twat that went on about it and just called me out for it." So yeah, that was my trip to the shops, and bloody hell, I was having so much fun with that. It was just, oh god, it's times like that I need to remember to get my phone out and start recording, because God, is it funny. So yeah, if you are the sour-faced, prune-looking, bulldog-licking a wasp bitch that watches this, good on you. My name's Carl. Hit me up, send me a message, because I'd love to chat to you more and talk to you about disability rights and being disabled. And of course, being that you are obviously a magical doctor that knows how people's bodies work without even, you know, getting close to them or asking them, I'd love to know your opinion on how I'm disabled and how I can fix my disability in the future. So please let me know. It would be lovely. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I did, certainly. And I will speak to you all again soon. So yeah, I, I just had to make a video of this one because it was too funny not to. I thought about just writing it down, but no, decided it was video time. So yeah, that's my day. All right, I will see you all again soon. Keep yourselves well. Love to you all. Carl out. Bye bye.